Morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Ready for a nice weekend. What is it, like 6 sleeps till Christmas or something? Something like that. 7, I can't do the maths. 5, 6. Anyway, let's crack on. We've got a nice wee session planned. So joint rotations to begin with. Just circling those hips. And then change if you're ready. And then change again. And then change again. And then old favourite, but hip hinge. And then a bit side to side. I like to lift that opposite elbow, just start stretching out the lat. I didn't do it right from the beginning, and then once I sort of feel like I'm getting it, then I start reaching over. Don't support yourself though, otherwise it's kind of pointless. Leave that hanging, reach that out. You should feel a great stretch all the way up through the side there. Brilliant, bringing the feet a little bit wider. We're just going to hinge forwards. So again, we're not bending, we're hinging. So we've got a nice flat back. If you need to or you want to, you can pop your hands on the floor. And we're just going to stretch down and into that. Using the breath. So every time you breathe in, breathe out. And then at the end, try and let it drop in a wee bit further. Take your hands off the floor, bring your body up if you can. Then we're going to go down to one side. You can turn your foot out a wee bit as well if you like. Reaching towards the outside of that foot. Don't worry about getting your head down to your knee. Try and get your chin past your toes. So there's a big difference between tucking my head in, knee towards, nose towards knee, or chin towards past your toes. Other thing is get this opposite hand and get out past those toes. Reaching, you should feel a stretch up the hamstring and across the low back. Coming up, same thing opposite side. Don't worry about getting knee to nose, nose to knee. Bring the chin on the outside. Reaching with this arm. And then bring your body up. It's great if you can do that without sort of pushing off the floor, but if you need to, that's fine. Let the legs go a wee bit wider. It doesn't have to be too far. Hinge forwards again. You can pop your hands down if you want and just help. Letting the legs slide out if that feels good for you. Turn to one side, try and come all the way through. So you might still be up here. If you're still up here, you're just turning, getting a bit of stretch on that leg. If you're a bit more flexible and you want to go a bit wider, a bit deeper with it, off you go. Coming out of that, into the other side. that in. Back to standing, we're going to go with our high knees. Then we're going to go our straight leg raise. So as always, if you want to hang on to someone, hang on to someone. I like doing them now and again unassisted. So try and keep the legs straight, bringing it up. You often find there's a wee slight bend in it, it's just gravity. So just try to fatigue, work, burn out that hip flexor, start to do it. Great, change side. Next one, we're going to bring the knee up. This is maybe one that you want to have something to hold on to. Get that knee kind of parallel, and then we're just going to extend, and then bring it back in. Hold it there, extend. Try and stand up tall, don't sink this leg. So it's not a kick, you're not kicking that out, it's a contraction, it's a hold. There should be tension through the whole time. So set that to about parallel. I like to keep my hand on it, it just kind of gives me an idea like where that should be, and then we're just going to extend and hold and bring it back in. Slow, guys, slow the better. Stand up tall, straighten that leg. Hold on to something for you to. Should feel this hip burning as well from standing up. Slow out, slow in. Great. Circle the knee this time. I like to alternate this one. Good. This time, keeping your feet parallel. Okay, so don't let the toes turn out at any point. We're just going to lift the leg to the side. Some of you guys are going to manage to get this up to 90 degrees, no problem. Some of you are going to really struggle with it. This is definitely one that I would say hang on to someone. I'm not going to go bother grabbing the chair just now. I'm just going to try it without. So we're just lifting that up to the side. About 10, 9, 8, 7. Don't let the toes turn up as you go. Keep it parallel. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Feel those hips burning. 4, 3, 2, 1. So you see that I like to hold my pelvis so that I can see if that's moving rather than me going and doing that. And there's a lot of movement from my pelvis and my upper body, and relatively, look, nothing's actually changed. Lifting here. Still got a bit of range of movement on this hip because the angle's changed. But what I want you to think on that one is that, if you can. It's way harder, just for reference. So I'm going to jump down onto the floor next and do some raises here. So on your back, legs straight, just raising it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This time we're going to bring our right leg up again. We're going to try and get it to like 90 degrees. We're going to drop it out to the side. So I like to have my hands out of this one. I'm dropping it out to the side. And then 10, 9, 8, 7. Try and keep this hip down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those adductors, down our thigh muscles should be burning. Same on this side. 10, 9, keep that hip down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll on your side. This time I like to have the bottom leg sort of bent a wee bit. You can either be totally flat or head up, entirely up to you. And this time we're going to lift the leg up to the side. Again, don't turn the toes up. Keep the foot parallel if you can. Minimise this hike from your hip as best you can. So one of the things you can think about is keeping the gap the same underneath this side here. You might even want to pop your hands in here. So I always think about touch with the toes, lead with the heel. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Squeeze those muscles in. 5. Don't swing it up. 4. Really lift it. 3, 2, 1. We'll just do all this side. It's going to be harder, but see if you're rolling over. This time we're going to lift it up to the front. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Remember the lifts, don't swing it. 3, 2, 1. Change sides. So I like that bottom leg bend, hand on the hip, toes down, heel up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. I'm going to straighten this bottom leg because it's just going to put my pelvis in a better position for me. Don't swing it, lift it. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On your back again. This time we're going to do those circles. We've done these before. So we're up to you whether you go clockwise or anti-clockwise first. Makes no difference. I'm going to change leg though. So I'm just going to circle one way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Opposite way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Whew. Other side. Up to you, which way you go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Pull it around as far as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that should be really challenging on the hip flexor, the hip abductors, probably for me, I don't know about you, but core as well. Quick rest, quick recovery. Last one, we're going to do both legs at the same time. This one's a bit more challenging. Again, you probably find your range of movements a bit smaller. We'll just do 5 each direction since we're doing both legs. So we're going to come both legs in and go out, or go out and in. I typically come in and out first because it just seems easier than I go the other way. So up to you though. So here we go. 5, 4, 3. Try and reach out, guys. Reach. 2. Reach. 1. Don't put it down. Other way. 5. Reach. 4. 3. 2. 1. Oh my goodness. That was a tough one, but that was fun. Or at least I thought it was fun. We'll find out in a second what you guys thought.
Ooh-wee.
Yay!
I may have swore a little bit.
Good job. That's why I really mute you.
Yeah, we could hear you.
So I think the interesting thing about that one is it's as hard as you make it. If you are really being strict about not swinging it and like try to pull it as big a circle as you can, it's absolutely brilliant for the mobility, that range of movement of the hip. It develops a ton of strength, and we're starting to see you need to be able to connect all these different positions. So, okay, it's called a splits challenge, and we're looking at front split and side split. But actually, you really want and need to be able to move between all these different positions, and that's kind of the goal. So, it's one of my go-to little kind of routines. I just call them like leg circles. It's all based on just like how many different ways can you move your leg, standing up, laying down, on your front, on your side. And then I typically always save those double leg ones till last because they're just horrible.
I can see why.
But yeah, just a nice little finisher. Anybody any problems with those?
Yeah, my hip keeps
Just
now.
a good.
Some people
That's
get
really good, Graham.
a bit of sort of pinchiness.
It's no pain, it's just that it keeps clicking, like as if I'm forcing it back into the joint. It's horrible.
Yeah, I get a click in my back sometimes when I do it, and it's just because there's just so much tension there. If your hip or your back's clicking away and there's no real pain with it, pretty normal, guys. I wouldn't worry about it.
No. It's just one way. The other way's fine.
Yeah, weird that. Yeah, I don't really know why. It's just one of those things. There's a couple of different potential reasons for it. It's all to do with the load from the leg and the muscles of your trunk and spine and pelvis. They're under so much tension, they actually start flicking over each other.
Yeah.
That's if it's more a muscular thing. If it's a jointy thing, as we said before, that ball and socket isn't perfectly sphere shaped. It's a bit more rugby ball shaped, so you're just going to have, contact at different bits. And again, you've got some ligaments in there that could be getting flicked out of the way. But if there's no real pain associated with it, it's cool. It's just weird. Just a point. Oh, good, guys. Well done. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Excellent.
That was good.
Well,
Cheers.
guys,
See you
enjoy your
later.
evening. Bye for now.
Right.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys.
Later.
Well
Bye.
done.
Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Oh, Lord.